Good morning, church. So it is Wednesday, February 5th. Once again here in the sanctuary of Palm Schwenkfelder Church and getting ready for our next lineup in our daily devotion times. And particularly, we're going to be going into Psalm 22. The starting line of this psalm is likely going to sound very familiar to you. It's one that is quoted by Jesus as part of the Passion when he's on the cross. James Mays points out that there are at least 13 Old Testament allusions or references in Jesus' Passion. 5 of those come from Psalm 22. So a very significant base. The other cool thing that Mays talks about, which has come up when I was doing a preaching series on Psalm years ago, and Psalm 22 was one of those. So when Jesus says the opening line of the psalm in the time, that was a way to refer to the entirety of the psalm, not just a specific line. And so when we look at Psalm 22 in its whole context, that significant moment of passion and crucifixion really takes on a fuller picture in terms of Jesus' faithfulness and what he's enduring and why he is alluding to this specific psalm. We're going to be breaking this into 3. So we'll, and it actually is going to be following the 3 pages that the Message does, but I think it's a fairly natural place to break it because it is a little bit longer of a psalm. So from the New Revised. My God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from helping me, from the words of my groaning? Oh my God, I cry by day, but you do not answer, and by night, but find no rest. Yet you are holy, enthroned on the praises of Israel, and you, our ancestors, trusted. They trusted, and you delivered them. To you they cried, and were saved. In you they trusted, and were not put to shame. But I am a worm, and not human, scorned by others and despised by the people. All who see me mock at me. They make mouths at me. They shake their heads. Commit your cause to the Lord. Let him deliver. Let him rescue the one in whom he delights. Yet it was you who took me from the womb. You kept me safe on my mother's breast. On you I was cast from my birth, and since my mother bore me, you have been my God. Do not be far from me, for trouble is near, and there is no one to help. Many bulls encircle me, strong bulls of Bashan surround me. They open wide their mouths at me like a ravening and roaring lion. And the Message. God, my God, why did you dump me miles from nowhere? Doubled up with pain, I call to God all the day long. No answer, nothing. I keep it all up all night, tossing and turning. And you, are you indifferent above it all, leaning back on the cushions of Israel's praise? We know you were there for our parents. They cried for your help and you gave it. They trusted and lived a good life. And here I am, a nothing, an earthworm, something to step on, to squash. Everyone pokes fun at me. They make faces at me. They shake their heads. Let's see how God handles this one. Since God likes him so much, let him help him. And to think you were my midwife at my birth, setting me at my mother's breast. When I left the womb, you cradled me. Since the moment of my birth, you've been my God. Then you moved far away and trouble moved in next door. I need a neighbor. Herds of bulls come to me. The raging bulls stampede, horns lowered, nostrils flaring, like a herd of buffalo on the move. It strikes me, and especially after the last couple of days with these very celebratory psalms addressing the king and God's protection, safety, that Psalm 22 is just a really significant shift and kind of hits you in the gut. One of the things that I very much appreciate about the Psalms is their depth, significance, and honesty, and recognizing in us that for all of us, there are moments when we need to cry out, when we need to know that and be reminded that God is there and can handle our anger, our disappointment, and our frustration. So, praying in God's Spirit and looking forward to sharing some more of Psalm 22. May you all have a very richly blessed day. We'll see you.